These videos goes to Asare Dokubo. I watched a few days ago. Me, I'm not the kind of person that like coming to social media and saying something or something like that. But you get to waiting and they see some certain times, the thing will touch my heart. Ijo is an Igbo land, is a Biafra land. That is truth about it, and you let him know in mind. Let Asare Dokubo know it in his mind. That Ijo is an Biafra land. That is truth about it. You understand? When you are talking about the IPOB, you are talking about the Nnamdi Kanu and the rest people. So let him be in your mind that I'm not trying to call you a betrayer. But remember the problems Tompolo have. If you can flash your memory back. Remember the problem Don Juan have. If you can flash your memory back. And when you are in prison, remember when they arrested you during the time of Obasanjo, when they arrested you, remember it's Igbo people that come for you. It's the Igbo people come for you for your problems. It's the Igbo people you are hating. Because the reason why I come to comment about this, I hear you talking about Igbos. I don't want to know the problem you have with Nnamdi Kanu. I know that even when somebody is doing good, all people will never like him. Some people will like the person, some people will not like. But what makes me to want to comment when you are talking about Igbo people? And I watch you several times you are mentioning about Igbos. Igbos, we love ourselves. I have a lot of Ijo people as a friends. I don't know where you come from. I don't even think that you are a Ijo man. You are not an Ijo man. Seriously, you are not an Ijo man. Because Ijo man cannot be a Muslim. You are a Fulani man. You are not Ijo. Ijo, I know. The Calibans of Ijo people I know, they don't talk. They don't come out and talk. They don't talk. They like action. They don't like Since I respected you a lot. But since I started watching you on the social media, you come out on Facebook talking, I say no, something is going wrong with this our brother calling Asare Dokubo. Do you understand? Why do you like suppressing some other groups? Remember, it's not only a group they have in Niger Delta. I remember the time of militants. Nigerian government wanted to declare their group terrorists. It's we Igbos said no. We stood and said no. This is not a terrorist group. When Obasanjo wanted to wipe you people away, the way he wiped with the people, it's Igbos that stood and said no, it can never happen. This is our brother. I remember the Igbos you hate. You say you don't like Igbos. You don't want Igbos. You don't like this. You don't always talk about Igbos, say that Ijo is not a Biafra land, this and that. Igbos have oil also. Do you remember? We have oil. But instead of you to join your brother and make one, we fight about the. You can't be happy. You can't tell me that you are happy in Nigeria now, the way Nigeria is going. You can't tell me that you are happy. The way Nigeria is going today, you can't tell me that you are happy. You are 100% happy. You are lying. Stop being a betrayer, my brother, Asare Dokubo. I know they have given you 50 million naira to betray your brother, Nnamdi Kanu. Stop doing that. Remember when they put you underground prison? Is it man that come? They wanted to blind you. They wanted to blind your eyes. Because they want you to stay more days in prison, in the grand prison, there for you to get blind. You said Nnamdi Kanu never appreciate something you did for him. You, Asare Dokubo, let me ask you, have you appreciated what Igbo man did for you? Have you? Have you ever know how you come out of prison several times? Do you think there is a lawyer that makes you to come out in prison? Let me tell you what you don't know. Do you want me to call the people that help you come out from the prison? Have you ever greeted Owazirike before? Have you ever? I don't like Owazirike. Owazirike is my brother, but I don't like him. But he helped you a lot, but which you don't even know. He helped you a lot. You never know. Have you, Onyema, that on APC line, have you ever greeted and said greeting for him before? Have you? This man they beat in Germany, have you ever greeted him? When they arrested you, so these people that come on your behalf, if you don't know, Owazirike fight even when they're doing militant. Do you think you have a bad group? You don't have a bad group. Do you have a bad group more than Owazirike? Owazirike have the most deadliest group in Nigeria if you don't know. Let me tell you the truth. If you don't know. Several times they arrested you, it's Owazirike that comes to your mother. You are back, which you don't know. When you people are doing militants, everybody supports. If you don't know, I don't want to leak many secrets. Owazirike fights for you people. Owazirike, the time they were arrested several times, Owazirike come. If you don't know, he sent his own group to when they are doing militants. Do you know? But when Goodluck Jonathan are sending your boys to South Africa, a lot part of world to go and train them at the Lene Pipe, had they ever sent any Igbo man or Igbo guy to outside the country? Remember when they bring a job boys to South Africa, they are sleeping with a woman, one woman, $100, $200 in South Africa. When they got a problem, it's Igbo people that come and say, no, this is our brothers. Have we ever seen an Igbo man come out in the public talking against the Ijaw people? Because we see ourselves as one blood brothers. You call yourself a man. Even if you have a meeting with somebody, you're supposed to come out in public saying it. My dear, don't think you know more than Igbo man. Igbo man, do you know how they arrange the khaki when you people are doing militant? Do you know how the khaki come from your side? Do you know how you get tools when you are using Niger Delta? Do you know how the tools was prepared? Do you know how they get tools? Do you know how the tools get from you people? Do you know how the khakis come to you people? Is an Igbo man arrange all those things if you don't know? As I did I want to let you know about that. Something is getting wrong. You are not a Saridu Kuba I know for those days. This is getting wrong. What comes over you, my brother? We respect you a lot. Take things easy. The way you're behaving these days, I don't think it's normal. They have given you money to come and betray their people. Stop doing that. Because I know Ijaw people, they are very honest and sincere. An Ijaw man cannot behave the way you are behaving. And Ijaw, I know. Ijaw, the calibers of Ijaws cannot behave the way you are behaving. This thing you are talking about, anytime you come out, you talk about Igbo, talk. If Tompolo is around, he can never say this. You have Tompolo phone number, call him, ask him about Igbos. Sir, this Dokubo, Donwani that I have killed today, I know everything that happens. Have ever you see an Igbo man talking against Ijaw people before? Why you always be a betrayer to your people? Why? I'm asking you why you always be a betrayer. If you have a problem with Nnamdi Kanu, go and sort the matter out. We put him there to do this work for us. So if he mess up, we'll bring him down and put another person. This is the truth. Don't think that Igbo man cannot strike. When they want to declare you people, a terrorist, when Obasanjo wanted to declare you people terrorists, the Igbo people said no, it can never happen. Do you know what Owazirike contributed in the militants when they are doing Niger Delta militants? Have you ever gone and meet him and say thank you one day? When you are in prison, they want to blind you in prison, they put you underground prison. Have you ever gone and meet most of Igbo people that makes you to come out? Or do you think that is the lawyer that make you to come out? Please stop saying this you are saying. I don't like it. I was very, very annoyed with you. Stop saying it. We respect you a lot. Stop saying this. It's unfair. Stop saying it. We don't want to have problems to each other. Stop saying it, Asari Dukubo. Stop saying it. We are one brothers. We are brothers. Anybody that give you money to come and betray their brother, return the money to him. Return the money. Stop doing this thing you're doing. You claim as if you love a job more than Igbo, any other person. Why do you build your university in another place instead of building it in Ijo land? You build your university in another place. Why? As you know, you love them. So let us not be behaving like this. If you start doing like this, you as an elderly man, you start doing like this. The young ones, what you are trying to create enmity between Igbo and Ijo people. You are trying to teach your children hatred. Stop being a betrayer, please. I'm begging you. Stop. Enough is enough. Don't think that you come and you're telling that Ijo man know how to do that to a more than Igbo person. You are lying. You don't know anything about Igbo people. Go and ask your history. Check your history. Check where you come from. Check everything. Do you think it's only you fight militants at that time? It's only you. Is that what you think? It's only you arrange kaki. It's only you arrange tools. Is that what you think? Go and ask. They will tell you the main things. Go and ask people. If you like, I give you my contact. I can tell you more things about yourself. I can tell you more things about how everything works. So stop doing this thing you're doing. We respect you a lot. You become APC member now. That is what I'm seeing. You have become a Buhari government now. Instead of you coming out and say you're a freedom fighter. Instead of you to, are you in freedom now? Are you free now? That is what I want to ask you, Salido Kobo. Are you free now? Instead of you to fight the main thing you're supposed to fight, you start fighting your brothers. Igbo man is not your brother. Igbo man is this, Igbo man that. My dear, you are not supposed to come out. I know some calibers of Ijo people. You can't see them come out and talk. And we respect you as a leader. In your own group, there is many leaders in Niger Delta. But why your own become too much? Any small thing you come out in social media and start saying something. Any small thing you come out in social media and start saying, stop doing this. It's not going to help you. If Oshomele and those people have arranged you and give you money, my dear, this thing is not going to work. Because this IPOB I are seeing, Edo people are there, Igbo people are there. You think it's an only Igbo people that are doing this IPOB? You are calling the IPOB a group. IPOB is actually a group organization. It's not like a freedom fighter organization. It's not so. Stop doing this for God's sake and respect yourself. If you have any issue with your brother, Nnamdi Kanu is your brother, whether you like it or not. If you have an issue with Nnamdi Kanu, you call him, you have the phone number. Two of you sort the matter. You talk to him. Not coming in social media, any small thing you run and come out in social media and start talking. No, it can't help you. Remember when people are accusing you, people that you're doing kidnapping, the militants are doing kidnapping, they're doing this, they're doing that. It's Igbo people that stood in your own side. My dear Salido Kobo, if you don't know, call Owazirika on phone. Call Owazirika on phone. Call Onyema on phone. They will tell you the details of how you people get to and the details of help they give help people. He never ever one day said thank you very, very much. I know how many Mazo people that they killed in the issue of Niger Delta militants, the time of freedom fighters. I know how many Igbo people that was killed. If you like, I will send you their names. When they paid you people money, even in the Ijo people that they are killed, some people, some widows today in the Ijo land, I know very, very well they die in this struggle. You never ever one day compensate these families. Have you ever compensated these families? You never one day compensate these families. You never one day visited these families. But what they give you money, start building a house, building this. Who are you? Are you? What position did you have? Tell me the company you have worked before. As a little Kubo, tell me the company you have worked. I'm not angry you are attacking Nnamdi Kanu. I'm not angry. But where I'm angry is because you mentioned Igbos. That Ijo know how to do that to our mother people. If Igbo man starts striking in Nigeria today, I swear, the problem will be more than even Ebola. I'm telling you the truth. But we have God fear. We don't want to behave the way they say we are terrorists. But let me tell you, we are seeing that Nigeria is not working. And Nigeria don't listen to peace. They listen to violence. And we are going to give them what they want very soon. Let me tell you, if you have any support you want to support, no need of you coming. If you don't want to support, you relax yourself. No need of you coming in social media, any small thing you come on social media. You're making people to degrading you. You're making people to look down on you. Sari Dokubo, I know those days that Sari Dokubo, he don't come out and talk anyhow. When he come out and say it, it's final. But any small thing that happens now, you come out. You stop talking, you start saying something on social media. A man doesn't do that. A man doesn't do that. Silence is, see, there is something I tell you. I want to tell you today. There is a lot of problems you're supposed to fight. Have you ever fight those problems? Are you enjoying the Nigerians? The way your place is your land, your own even village, even the road of leaking to your place, the way it look like today, is it the way it's supposed to look? What are you benefiting from the Nigerian government? We are not begging you to come and join us and fight for Biafra. If we get to the Biafra, I know you will come. And then Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting because he wants to be a president of Biafra. It's people that put him there, go this work for us, do this thing for us. Don't think the Igbo are not unite. If it's what someone is telling you, zero your mind there. So we put him there to go the work. So if he mess up, we'll bring him down and put another person. IPOB is all over the world. If you are doubting me, I will give you some list. It's not only Igbo speaking states. It's like the way you are speaking in your language now, you say you are not a Nigerian now. Whereby you are speaking, Igbo are not only speaking, the people that speak Igbo language. I want to let you know, it's not only people that speak Igbo language that are Igbo people. You may say you are not Igbo, I agree. But you can't say you are not a Biafra. If you said that, you are lying. If you say that, your ancestors will fight you. I'm telling you the truth. So please, I'm begging you, stop doing this thing you're doing. Stop coming to social media and saying a lot of, oh, my dear, stop please. Or you wait for Nnamdi Kanu to strike, he didn't strike. Do you think that Nnamdi Kanu went to strike, he cannot strike? Nigerian soldiers, they train more than we. Are they not human beings? People that cannot even defeat Boko Haram. People that cannot even defeat Fulani herdsmen. They are not trained. But we are waiting for the right time, in the right date, in the right moment, in the right hour. And I thank some of your brothers that's supporting. All those people, you can't see them come out in social media talking, they don't make noise. Most Ijos, I know the main calibers. It's not only a group they have in Niger Delta. They have a lot of groups. So stop suppressing other groups, because I know many groups in Niger Delta. So stop suppressing them, because there is something I can say now, confusion will be, but I don't want to go through those things. Do you understand? I don't want to go through those things, because if I go through those things, confusion will be, because I know what is happening, I know what goes where it goes. So forget doing this thing you're doing. It's not fishing you anything. If someone gives you money to betray your brothers, eat the money, relax your mind, stay one side, give us chance, let us fight for this Biafra, if you are not going to achieve or not. When they bring down your brother Jonathan, what did you do? Did you do anything? When Buhari said he would make Goodluck Jonathan government ungovernable, what did you do? Did you comment? Did you do anything? When this is not going right in Nigeria, what did you do? Did you do anything? Are we fighting only for Igbo speaking language, or we are fighting for general? Do you have seaport? Do you have international airport? What do you benefit from Nigeria? Do you have train station? Do you have electricity? Do you have good hospital? Still yet, the Fulani herdsmen are killing people. Have you ever come out in social media the way you used to run and come out in social media and condemn these Fulani herdsmen? Have you ever condemned these killings, government of Buhari? Have you ever condemned Oshomole? Have you ever condemn Oshomole the way all these their cabals are doing things in Nigeria? Have you ever come out in social media and condemn them? You call yourself a freedom fighter. You call yourself a freedom fighter. No electricity, no airport, no seaport, no good road, no train station, nothing, no hospital, nothing. You can't fight for those things. Where you have your power, you know that you have power. You have charisma. Yeah, you have everything. Is where you fight it. Nnamdi Kanu. Person is, you can help Nnamdi Kanu one or two things. He can still help you in another thing also. Because when you are in prison, it's Igbo people come for you. If you don't know, go and ask your lawyer. If you don't know, it's people come for you. When they want to blind their eye, they put you on the ground prison, chain your leg and hand. Do you think that if they live in here more than how many days, you will not get blind totally? It's on Wazirike and some cause. This man they stone in Germany. Most of them will come for your matter if you don't know. If you don't know, ask. People will tell you. If you don't know how you come out in prison several times, ask. The case you have in a court, do you know how you terminated? Do you think it's because of they promising you, they're giving you money, all this money they used to give, all these politicians money they give you? Do you think it's because of you're fighting against Nnamdi Kanu makes they terminate the case you have? When they want to declare you terrorist, do you think that it's you that fight for it? Stop doing this. It's not going to help you, my brother. This is the advice I can give to you. It's not going to help you. If you know you are not going to support Nnamdi Kanu, you stay quiet. Fight for what you are born for. Fight for what you are born for. You are a freedom fighter. You have your own voice. Fight for what you are born for. Stop living your destiny and going to another way. It's not going to help you, my brother. I'm not trying to insult you. I respect you a lot. But I'm trying to give you advice. If you want to fight Nnamdi Kanu, fight for, just talk man-to-man talk. Stop measuring issue of Igbos and how Biafra, all this and that. Don't behave like that. I don't like it. Don't ever behave like that. Fight what you are born for. You have lived your destiny and going to another thing. This is not your calling. Coming in social media and talk blah is not your calling, my brother. Some of your boys are getting weak. They are getting tired. You never ask yourself, whenever they catch a man, east or any other places here, they kill. They say he's a criminal, he's a this, and they kill. But when they catch a Fulani herdsman kidnapping, doing this, they put them in prison. Go and steal pencil now in Onitsha Bridge, they will slaughter the person instantly. But when they catch somebody that stole 1 billion, they put him in prison. Tomorrow they release him and go. Are we in one country? I'm asking you, Asari Dokubo, are we in one country? They say they have ended the war since 1960. They have ended it, but we are still facing the war until today. The villages the Fulani men are killing in Delta State. Have you ever come out and said something? Why can't you use that their power to destroy those Fulani men attacking the villagers? As you know, you are a man. Fight for the benefit of your children. Don't fight for selfish interests. Fight for the benefit of your children. Stop fighting for selfish interests, my brother. It's not going to help us. A dumb man cannot say this thing you are saying. And the calibers of Ijaw people I know today, the main calibers, can never come out and say this thing you are saying. Even Tompolo, if he's around today, he can never come out and say this thing you are saying. If Don Juan is alive today, he can never come out and say this thing you are saying. And you know the reason why Tompolo run away. You know. You can't deny it. I don't want to go in issue of Dawani. I don't want to be talking about that. Use your group well. Leave other people. You're not dangerous more than Wazirike. Let me tell you the truth. Have you ever heard this thing from any other person? But you hear it from my mouth. You don't have the man more than Wazirike. I'm telling you the truth. If you don't know, go deeply and find out. You have become a politician now, which you are not before. You have become a politician. Sadiq Kuba, I know, is a man of action. Sadiq Kuba, I know, is a man of people. Sadiq Kuba, I know, is a man of caliber. Today, things have changed. Why? They have started using you. They have started using you. I remember all the people they have used. Check their details. At the end. Just check from Edo State, from Eastern side, from all. I don't want to be mentioning their name. Check how they end today. Be a man of sincere, a man of people. A man that embrace others. Not because of what you did to somebody, come out in social media and say, the one that do this and do that. But what people are doing to helping you, doing all those things for you. Do you know you could have been killed during the time of Obasanjo? You could have been killed, if you don't know, during the time of Obasanjo. Zibo man helping you, do everything for you. You come out several times, they arrested you, Zibo man come. No, you can't do this to our brothers. You can't do this. We can never be alive if it happens. Had they ever confront you one day, tell you that we are the one that help you, we are the one that do this for you, we are the one that do this, we are the one that do that. Have you ever heard it from someone's mouth before? But you always come out of talking Igbos. The day they beat Ikekwe mother, you come out and say Igbo. My dear, if you are not beating all these politicians like this, they will never have sense. They are the one that put us on this in this condition today. Instead of you to say yes, well, I support his brother beat the brothers beat him, or to say something good, you start condemning, saying Igbos. Why the tribalism is in your body? Why do you have this spirit of tribalism? Why? Why do you have this spirit of tribalism? This is the problem we are facing in Nigeria today. Tribalism. That is why you can't see Nigeria move forward. You can't see Nigeria move forward in this tribalism. Yeah, he's not my brother. As Buhari is ruling now, he's not doing well. Everybody knows. We all know that Buhari is not doing well. He's my brother. Let him be there. Whether he's doing it or he's not doing it, let him be there. He can't stand up and condemn and say this thing you're doing. That's why I respect somebody like Galadima and other people. I respect them. No matter that Buhari is an Hausa man, still then check. No, Nigeria is not working, they still condemn it. No, this thing is not going. This is not what we stood for. This is not what we expected. Yeah, because they give you money, you come out, brrr, you talk, brrr. My dear, don't stop doing this. I don't want to talk too much or vomiting what is in my mind. Don't think that you know more than... The reason why I get angry is because you say Ijaw know more than Igbo in other ways. That Ijaw are better than Igbos. That's where I get angry. You don't do it more than us. You don't do it more than us. You call yourself, they brainwash you. Nigerian government brainwash you. Collected the tools. What are you getting today? Do you get anything from them? They brainwash you. They are still going to brainwash you again, and they are still using you. Why like this? Why? Why like this? You're a freedom fighter. You're not a politician because you become a politician now. So please, I don't want to see. I don't like, even before, I don't like coming on social media and talk. You can never see my face comment in social media. I don't like it. The day I start seeing you on social media, I start saying, my brother, sorry, what comes over him now? This is getting wrong. Stop this. It's not going to help you. Stop this. If you don't want to support IPOB is not a group. And we are not terrorists. They say we are. We are not terrorists. But today, you never come out and condemn that. Why they declare your brothers terrorists? Because if they say IPOB are terrorists, even you too, you are terrorists. You, some of the people, you are terrorists. Any Igbo man is a terrorist. Because IPOB is not for only Igbo speaking language. Or somebody come and say no, Delta is not an Igbo land, is not a Biafra land. The person is stupid. He can say Delta is not all the Delta. There's some speaking Igbo language in Delta State. You can't say everybody is an Igbo man. Or is only no. People that speak Igbo is like the way you are a journal. You can't say you are an Igbo. No. But you can't deny that you are not a Biafran. That is it. So some people, let them stop saying such a thing. Delta State is not Igbo land. It's not Igbo. It may not be Igbo land, but it's an Biafra land. It's an Biafra land. We are all made Biafrans. That is the pure truth. Nigeria is not working. If Nigeria is working, nobody will stand up today and say that he's fighting for Biafra. They are suppressing us every day. You never ask yourself, Sadi Dokubo, if you know you're a freedom fighter, what I'm expecting you to do, you're not doing it. You're not an importer. You're not selling. You're not buying, I know. You don't have any business, quite alright. But how about your brothers that is an importers? The goods come to Lagos, they clear it in Lagos and run down. Before their goods you get on the child, you pay all your life on road. If the driver is not killed, you never ask yourself. If they said that the seaport in Lagos cannot enter ship, why are they using the same ship to bring oils? Why can't they, even if the wharf is canal, let them make that canal for us? He never come out to social media and condemn dry seaport when they commission. Where is foreshortening now? He never one day come out to social media and condemn it. Okay, let them make the ones that foreshortening before. What happened? What that place close? This thing is working. Ship is coming there. This is go moving. Why this APC now close every damn thing? Does it mean that the people that build all those days, they don't have sense? Enugu Airport is not working. Calabar Airport, International Airport is not working. No one is working. It's not good. Why now is not good? Why is not good the time of PDP? Why? We are not trying to say that if Buhari is doing well and is as APC, but he's right on. We are not. See, you have to understand some Igbo people. Even if you are giving us food and you see you are not doing what is right, we will condemn you. That is natural. This is Igbo man for you. Even if you are their father. That's why they normally say Igbo don't have king. Because if king is not doing right, they will remove his seat. He will sit on the floor. You never stood one day and fight. My people are not benefiting anything from the government. We are not saying that you must come and build the seaport in Igbo land, in Onitsha. Even if there is not in Onitsha, let him build it in Delta State. Let him be in anywhere you are. Let the airport, international airport, function in Calabar. Not one side benefiting from the government and the other side are suffering. And they come out and said, we are one Nigeria. What kind of users one Nigeria we are? The judgment today, never one day condemn the judgment of the injustice in Nigeria today. Never one day come out and condemn it. As a freedom fighter you are. Where you get your power is to fight in American or fight your people. It's very, very bad of you. I don't like it. Very, very bad. People should call you in number. People should advise you. People should talk to you. This is not what you're supposed to do. This is not your calling. This is not your calling I know you for. This is not what you're born for. People should call you in order. This is getting wrong. This is not Saredo Kobo I know. I used to tell myself, this is not Saredo Kobo. It's not you. People should advise you. People should talk to you. Stop taking Igbo man on granted. Stop taking Igbo man on granted. If it's not Igbo, you could be a dead person today if you don't know that. Don't think that maybe what do you think that you do that Igbo man cannot do it better? What you think you have that Igbo man cannot have? Stop fighting for your own selfish interest. That is only advice I can tell you. Nonsense.